back from techgeeks.com with some under cabinet lighting. This is from maker Simpome. I think I'm saying that right. It is priced at $31.89 on Amazon.com. This comes in two different types. There's a warm white, which I purchased, and a cool white. The cool white is 600K and the warm is 300K. And trust me that 300K is plenty bright, as you'll see in the hands-on demonstration. The warm white 300K is 13.5 watts and total is 30 watt. Fluorescent Tube Equivalent. So you're getting a lot of brightness from very low wattage, which I really like because I use these all the time under my cabinets. All accessories are included. As you can see from this picture, you get 3 light tubes. This is the dimmer switch, power switch. It's all like a touch tone type deal, so you can touch it once and it turns on, and then hold it from, the longer you hold it, the brighter the light gets, and vice versa. Tap it again, it turns off. These two right here are the connectors. So these connect these light tubes together. You can see there's a total of 3 of those. One will be a little different because it's going to go to the power supply. You're going to get an AC power brick, which that end right here will connect to this guy right here. You also get some mounting screws. I actually use 3M tape and have had no issues with it. I didn't see 3M tape provided, but I had some from other products laying around, so I just use that. So if you don't want to screw these fast to your cabinets or whatever, you're more than fine using 3M tape. This is pretty much shows you all the step-by-step installation, how to connect the lights together. It's very, very simple. You'll see when you get it. And there's a little track on the tubes themselves that these fit on. So it's very simple to install. There's installing the power switch. Like I said, it's going to be the male to the female end. There they are. They're linking 2 of the light tubes together. Here they're also linking 2 of them together. Like I said, it's very simple. You can use 1, 2, or 3 lights, basically, is what they're getting at. There they are underneath the cabinets. There they are underneath right here, under these cabinets. There they are, more under cabinet, and one more with the under cabinets. So very simple to use. There's pretty much how you bridge them all together. This is all 3 running in a current. And like I said, you can disconnect this right here and use just these 2, or disconnect this one right here and use just 1, or all 3. So 1, 2, or 3, whatever your needs are. There they are, like under a bar. I kind of like this picture here because it pretty much shows exactly how really nice and bright they get. Here they are in each individual cabinet. I like that. It looks like more just under counter lighting. And there he has them kind of going right across the wall. So just a few ideas. That's just giving you all overall sizes, dimensions of everything. 12.61 inches long. There's a pretty good gap, as you can see, 7.8 inches in between one light to the other if you're connected. That I like and I don't like. I don't know. I probably like it more than I don't like it, so I guess it's a good idea. But they're very, like I said, they're very simple to connect. There's a really good picture of this one right here. That shows just how much it's brightening up that whole cabinet, or whole countertop, all the way from the sink all the way to the utensils. I think that was the last one. Yeah, this one actually shows it pretty well too. Coffee pot's lit, the steak knives there, and the mixer. Yeah, they really add a whole new dimension to your cabinets. They're very flexible. Excuse me, as far as where you can put them. Because you have so much room. Let me show you this one. You have so much room using the connectors, because the connectors themselves are long, then the light sticks are long. So you have a lot of area you can cover. You You can also get 3 panels or 6 panels. So there is a 6 panel unit. Obviously everything's the same, just times 3. So that's always available for you also. Brightness, you can use either 1 panel at 400 lumen for micro brightness, or 3 panels at 1200 lumen. As I said, that's actually a really good feature that I liked, because I'm actually only using 2. I have 2 different brands of these, and I like this one better, and I'll do a short video with the other ones in it as well as this one in it. The brightness, large beam angles, 120 degrees beam of light. Energy efficient, long life, 28 high output SMD LEDs per light bar. So each one of those light bars has 28 LEDs in it. Highlight output of over 400 lumens each panel, and can replace a 10-watt fluorescent tube. 90% more efficient than incandescent lighting. I really like that. Bulb life is 50,000 hours. Excuse me. So that's if that ain't enough reason to buy them. Safe and durable to use. Aluminum housing with a corrosion-resistant anodized finish. Cool to the touch. Another thing I liked a lot was that. No UV, I like that. No IR, like that. Radiation friendly. Modular design and ease of installation. I go over how to plug them all in. You can put them on covering ledges, recesses, valances, a bookcase, utility rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, basements. Pretty much anything you can think of you can light with these. Like I said, I don't have this actual set up right now. I took it down for reviewing purposes, but I do have a set just like it that are installed, and I can show you pretty much what these are going to look like when they are installed. But I will go over everything in the hands-on demonstration, and there'll also be a link to the product in my video description down below. So if you want to click that, check it out. Priced at $31.89. I thought it was a great price. I gave them 5 stars. I was going to knock off 1 star for maybe the distance in between the lights when you connect them, but it actually worked out in my benefit, so I thought it was still worthy of the star. Check out the hands-on demonstration, and that's about to start right now. Okay, this is the box you're going to be getting them in. Pretty long box. Simpome LED undercabinet lighting. Shows you the 3 bars you're going to be getting. Number 3 right there, showing you how many you got. So recycled material. On the back, let me grab my spectacles. There's a product reliability test. Thermal shock, high temperature storage, low temperature storage, room temperature storage, and high temperature and high humidity aging. So that's one I haven't seen before, so that's very nice. There's an attention thing. All the above listed data, blah blah blah. You can check that stuff out for yourself when you get it. It comes nice and sealed too, so they really do a good job on the packaging. But inside the box, you're gonna get kind of a descriptive owner's manual. I was pretty excited to see a nice owner's manual for once. A lot of products nowadays aren't using the best owner's manuals. But this one, you're going to get everything that's what the aluminum is, everything about what each piece is, a little more attention thing there. The voltage differences, features, and that is the adapter. I'm not sure. They go over pretty much the dimmer. This is all strictly for the dimmer. That's your dimmer right in the middle. Your on, off, and dimmer. These are both the same, just one's black. I have the white one. But that's your power and your dimmer. And then it shows all the working temperatures, the features, finger touchless dimmer, plastic body, etc. And that's going to look just like this. It's going to have a male end on one, female on the other. The dimmer's just right in the middle. Like I said, it's just a touch tone, and then you press and hold to start the dimming process. I'll show you more of that in a minute. You're going to get some screws and some lag things to put it in, and some of these clamps. Like I said, I didn't use these. Let me take one of the tracks out, because they're what fits right on the light will actually fit into. After you have these screwed to your cabinet or where you're putting them, each one of the light bars, let me grab a separate one I have here, you'll see without blinding you, because they are all aluminum. There's a track on there. I don't know if you can see it close, but these will fit, as you can see, right like that on the track. And you can actually slide these too. So I'll leave it on there for now, but this is just one of the light bars. Like I said, it's a full 12 inch, almost 13 inches long. You have the connection ends over here. Show you a little better that way. And that's where you're going to use these cables to connect them. You can see these are both, one end's like a male, one end's like a female, and then it's vice versa on these. So pretty much you look and see the male end there. Grab your connector with the female end and just plug it in. And that's it. Then you can connect your next light to this other end. So very simple. For demonstrations, I'm only going to use 2 of them right now. So you'll get your power supply, which I have right here. It's just an AC power brick. I like kind of that it has this little handle right here, this ribbed area to pull it off. But I'll go ahead and plug that in. And this is the other end of it. So you'll plug that into the dimmer switch and find the corresponding end. As you can see, it's going to be this one. Got the male inside here to the female, like so. Then you'll have the dimmer switch and another loose end, and that loose end will go into your one strip like this that's going to be separate. Only one of these is going to have an end like that. The rest of them are going to be the double-ended, which are like these. Only one's going to have this type of end on it. So you go ahead and plug those in. Oops, didn't want to blind you, but then as you can see, I'll put a light over here. Try not to blind you, but you just barely touch the dimmer, and that's it. And then you can hold this to turn it all the way down. Hold it again, and it'll come back up. Touch it again, and it's off. And as you can see, this one here is the end with nothing on it. It's the one I'm not using. I'll set it up on the box, but there's 28 LEDs inside each bar. And you can see I have 2 bars connected this way. I'll touch the dimmer switch again, and now they're on. But you can see they really light up. I'll even turn my light off. So there they are off. I'll aim it at the box. There you go. Press and hold it. There, it's at its brightest level. Keep holding it again. It'll go all the way dim. Tap it again. You can be off completely. So they made it very simple with this dimmer. And that's only 2 lights that I'm using. You can use 3, you can use 1, or you can use 2, depending on your situation. Like I said, mine called for 2. You can see that that's barely on. Let me turn the light out once again. You can see how low you can actually put them, which is really nice. They make a really great like night light too. You know, out underneath your cabinet in the kitchen. Come out in the morning and just go ahead and touch that, and you're ready to start making your coffee or whatever. But it's a really easy to use concept. I mean, it's a matter of grabbing this connector and connecting 2 lights together. Using the third connector, which has the male-female end, and connecting to the power supply. And that's basically it. And that's how much difference you'll have in between each light. Right there. So you have plenty of wiggle room to move them around and whatnot. I'll take you out and show you another set of them and what I don't like about the other set and why I like this Simpome set a lot better. So I'll show you that in 1 minute. This was the other set of lighting I was speaking of. That's its dimmer switch. You can see it's kind of a little bit more bulkier than the other ones, but it's basically hooks up the same exact way that it's plugged in. But let me turn them down a little bit. But these ones are connected really close together, and then you can see each individual LED light. And I have just 2 bars up here also. But like I said, you can see how much brighter it's getting with the dimmer switch. And these will turn all the way off with the dimmer. But this is just another set, but kind of an example of how you can hang them. And these are also hung with 3M tape. And that's 2 lights. This one here, don't mind, this is an older one that's junk. Didn't remove it yet, but there's where they're connected right there. But as you can see, I don't like this dimmer switch compared to what product I'm actually reviewing. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of better